Hey, I want to do a brand episode of FGCism. I'm Michael.
And I'm Anthony.
Oh, will be our last episode of the year for FGCism.
Yep.
We've come to the end of this wretched fairy tale.
Christ, man.
2020 has been rough for everybody.
It has been a 9-1 matchup against 2020 this whole year.
Yeah, we tried. We only had like 2 months of like, oh, it's fun, everything's great, and then everything's went to complete garbage in like March.
Then we got swept.
Man, swept. Like, even though
we got swept, we got hit with the vortex. We tried to wake up.
The mix-ups just kept coming,
but we didn't commit.
Like this whole year's another but mix-ups.
We tried to wake up mask on, but we just didn't commit.
Like, did you guess wrong? Oh, eat like 90% damage every time.
A lot of people who went outside without the mask on in this corona pandemic, they guessed wrong.
Yeah. Or going out into like public places with like a crowd of people and stuff with no mask on.
Wrong guess. Got crossed up.
Well, worst part about it, like, they're like, no mask here, no mask off. Then later on, I've contracted COVID-19. Please play for me and my family. Like, what? Especially people up in Florida. Florida probably the worst offense of that.
Florida is such a cesspool.
They down there jamming and having fun and going to the beach and chilling. Like, could y'all not? Let's have a private beach, then of course, then go by all means. But if you at a public beach with all these people breathing, like your hot air people and leave your droplets around.
Since this is a fighting game podcast, I won't get too into that. But yeah, it's been a year.
Yeah, definitely. So, and to round out, we're gonna talk about some of the biggest stories of this year and our feelings about this whole year when it comes to the FGC and what's happening. Hopefully, we look forward to next year, because I'm trying to be hopeful for next year. I want it to be New Game Plus.
Oh, man. But yet, I don't know, man. The way it's going, I thought that once winter hit, people were going to try and stay inside more, but then I forgot the South exists.
Yeah. They already said it's going to get worse once it got like colder outside. And sure enough, it has got way worse. Like, the spread of this virus has just gotten just out of control.
So I guess the best hope we have is the vaccine.
Yeah, that's a touchy subject right there itself. Here come the anti-vaxxers. They coming. It's like those, was it the Wi-Fi warriors?
Ooh, Wi-Fi warriors.
Oh, mine works good. I have good connection. What are you talking about? I don't have any pocket loss. What do you mean?
Speaking of Wi-Fi warriors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was playing Tekken, as I often do.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, in warm-up mode, when you're playing with combos and stuff, I accidentally clicked yes on the Wi-Fi person. And I played through the match. I won. This dude had the nerve to message me saying, "Why did you play more?" And I told him I didn't mean to click on you to begin with. I don't play people on Wi-Fi.
You told him that?
Yes.
Oh no.
And that just turned into this wall of text that's like, my Wi-Fi was great. There wasn't even lag. You didn't feel any lag. You're just lying. You just follow the memes. One, yes, I did. Yeah,
because that's how it works. Like, the person on the other end feels the lag, not the person on the other end who has good internet. The person who has good internet and good connection feels it. The person who doesn't sees it looking completely great and stuff.
Two, Harada himself could not walk into my house and pay me to play a Wi-Fi Steve on purpose.
I mean, I don't blame you. A Wi-Fi Steve?
First of all, Steve's on good internet. I feel like it causes them physical pain to not press a button.
Well, yeah. They gotta always be pressing buttons. Just
all the time. And it's just, God.
Now it's on assault.
Man. You want to talk about stress? Play Steve on Wi-Fi.
Yikes.
That's stress.
Yeah, that's a no for me.
And this dude thought I was going to rematch him.
Run it back.
And I told him I would once you get a cable. There you go. You want to rematch me? Get a cable.
Oh, God. This whole year has been like Wi-Fi versus Ethernet cable, it feels like.
Except one of them is blatantly wrong.
It really is. Like, there's so much information and science and technology and engineering that has gone into people figuring out that, hey, the Ethernet cable is a better way to do it.
And it's not expensive.
But I got my Ethernet box, my Wi-Fi box is all the way upstairs.
Bro.
And my PS4 is all the way downstairs.
I just got two, Cat 6 Ethernet cables that like 20 feet each for like $8.
But I don't want to run all that cable in my house.
That's too bad. I don't want to pay your Wi-Fi. So thank God for Harada, who's like, I'm going to give y'all the indicator. Yeah. Thank you. Because y'all need something.
It's a lot of people use Wi-Fi.
Many.
Yeah. Probably like majority of people. I think like over half were using Wi-Fi.
Personally, I wish she'd have added the option to just block the people playing Wi-Fi.
That would be great.
But, we can't all get what we want all the time.
I mean, we got that. That was at least something.
Right. That a step in the right direction is better than none.
Yeah. Shout out to DOA for paving the way for this whole Wi-Fi thing. They were the one, I think, the first had that Wi-Fi indicator, which I use religiously when I play DOA. Because I was not about playing other people. Ooh, God, that game has terrible internet. It's terrible net code. So on top of terrible net code, you want me to play a Wi-Fi player too? Nah. Nope. Incorrect.
Decent. None of that.
Ugh. Yeah. So this whole year has been just Ethernet versus Wi-Fi. It's funny watching people like argue about it too. I've sat and watched it.
Despite the science, despite the evidence, despite the footage.
Yeah. Like, no, man, my internet is this, and this.
Well, my Wi-Fi built different.
Not built different. Whoo. But I'm glad this came to I think even though the virus has been really terrible overall, it has brought a lot of things to light, like overall everywhere in all industries and all types of communities and stuff. So I guess there's a silver lining to this, even though it's still pretty terrible.
Yeah, it's still pretty trash.
So let's move on to some of our biggest stories on the Restaurant Radio website. This was fun to go back and see what was like the big stories, some of the stuff that were like talked about the most or at the most. These pretty much all had the most views on our website.
Huh? How interesting that we were talking about internet and infrastructure. And the first story we have is Japan's fighting game publisher roundtable.
Yep, which kind of mid. Not gonna. Well, I think I got some questions answered that I wanted, but I wanted way more from it.
Honestly, what we all wanted from it was one thing, and we didn't get it.
Oh, yeah.
We wanted to see something from KOF 15.
Man, you could have gave us a logo at that point.
Y'all could have gave me a gift, and I'd have been fine.
Like what they showed recently with those like, what was it? The
concept art?
The concept art and a new logo. They could have showed that during like that presentation.
Just show something. Show signs of life.
It's like, no, we have something later to show. I'm like, what? But it was a good conference. Just having them all together was pretty good too. I really like they need to do that more often.
I feel like that conference was a lot more for people who are into the more developer side of things.
Yeah.
Like people who are more interested in that and people who are interested in hearing more about what they're going to do about rollback and such. Hearing the perspective of the developer saying, well, this is why it's difficult to implement it, or this is how we're going to implement it. Those things are interesting.
Yeah.
But not for everyone.
It's not for everybody. Some people, a little more casual or just don't care about how the games are developed. Pretty much not going to get into that type of thing.
Some people just came looking for trailers.
They did. I was one of them too. Kind of wanted to see a trailer for something. But I mean, a lot of people came for trailers too. But we also knew there was going to be a discussion about what's going on with fighting games in general made by Japan. Because like they never actually have actual events where they all come together. I think like the first of its kind that happened actually.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a thing like that. And it's probably been facilitated by the fact that COVID has been changing the way development has been done.
Yep.
Because they have to do a lot from home. They have to do a lot in like separate studio spaces.
Yeah.
It's been a challenge.
I was thinking about Sakurai being at home working on these characters for some reason.
I feel like he does that anyway.
True, because I remember that story came out with him like having an IV in his arm where he was still like developing stuff and working.
Which, wow.
Yeah. Dedication.
Bro, just eat.
Bro, just eat. He is a little thin. I want him to be here. He's so
Such
precious.
A good guy.
He's a treasure. He's a treasure.
He's one of the best.
We don't deserve him. I mean, he got Sephiroth in the game somehow. I don't know how that happened.
He said Cloud was looking a little too happy.
So we're going to put his arch nemesis in the game.
He went to Square Enix and said, "Look, if y'all don't put Sephiroth in here, I will program a smile on Cloud's face."
Wow. Square Enix always like being so tight with their IPs and stuff.
Not just Sephiroth, we got more songs.
Man, thank God. How many games was last time? Like what, 4?
2. We got 2 songs.
They were like, here. Damn.
Basically. Like, oh, fine. Here. Damn.
Say 2 songs.
Oh.
Square Enix. Ugh. I hate the way they do that stuff for their IP. They're just way too strict about everything. Which would be
For
like,
no reason. What are y'all doing with the Dissidia?
that flopped. That flippity flopped.
Y'all ain't gonna do nothing brave like remake Air Guys.
No, they ain't gonna do nothing that brave. That required them actually take a chance on something.
Shot by it.
I think a lot of people will probably buy it. Let's see, what's the next one?
So we got, I'm gonna butcher this name. Yasuyuki Oda promises news for the new KOF 15.
Yep. It's coming, guys. January 7th?
That was an announcement for an announcement.
It really was. Shout out to the SNK community manager, because he showed email me like, hey, don't you want to post? Like, I just posted this a week ago. Like, we want a trailer, god damn it.
That's all we want. We just want a trailer.
I don't want a trailer so bad.
I'll take a cinematic trailer.
I'll take that too. Something.
Show me that Iori's wearing something different.
He probably is wearing something crazy.
Show me a new character that I ain't seen before.
I mean, they're trying to make Shuhei the new protagonist now.
Damn, not they trying to push Kill out
a little bit. I mean, I always do that with him. Because when Ash came, he was kind of like he was the main character.
True.
And then what? Kay was the main character for a while too.
Oh yeah, the whole Nest thing.
Nest saga was weird.
Yeah, I don't. That was a bad plan.
That saga was weird. The Ash saga was actually really good. I just hate the fact what he was doing. I mean, I see why he did it. It's like, damn, though, you could have let us in on it.
No.
I forgot you a whole ass.
Just
there.
trust him.
You a whole ass apologist.
I'm sorry. Things happened and they had to.
Wow. Well, things did happen. That's why he's no longer here with us.
R.I.P.
But it's not to say he won't be a playable character anytime, so they can always like throw him as DLC. They love doing that.
I'd buy it.
Of course you would. You and a lot of other people would buy it.
Yes.
I mean, Geese Howard been dead for how long? He always in the game.
How many times does he die?
Quite a few.
There's even been a Nightmare Geese.
That was scary looking. That was a little traumatizing.
I think there was a Nightmare skin on KOF 14, wasn't it?
Yep. I think you had to pre-order it to get it. I think something like that.
I mean, they like ordering that ugly skin. Boy, look crispy.
I hope this show is gonna be good though. I'm really looking forward to it. Like, I'm so ready.
I just want combos. Give me a combo. Give me one combo.
Just one? Just one B&B?
Give me heavy in the maid masher. Just give me that. I'll take it.
I wonder how he's gonna play. Well, he probably he has fire back, so he should be fine.
Yeah, he's had his fire back for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still doing weird scratch stuff, but I mean,
that's part of his shtick anyway.
Right, that's always been a thing of his.
Weird scratch stuff.
I mean, once he lost his fire, he's like, all right, fine, I'm just gonna scratch with my nails now. Okay.
I mean, I respect the man who's like, I don't need fire to kill you.
Right. Let me manicure right quick. So next, indie anime fighter Ease Laugh double crossheads to early access.
Yeah, this was a recent one I had found because I was like on this whole like rabbit hole of indie fighting games, and I had found it like, oh, this looks really cool.
I'm actually ashamed of myself a little bit. I've known about Ease Laugh for a long time.
How long?
A few months.
And you said nothing? Wow.
I mean, I didn't say anything because I thought it was just going to be stuck on PC. You know how many fighting games I see are just stuck on PC?
There's a lot of them.
That's why I just kind of overlooked it. I was like, another PC fighting game.
But it looks so good.
I will give you that. It does look great. Looks amazing. That art style looks amazing. Like, I've known about it for a while.
I need to play that demo. I need to just go ahead and put my laptop up and try it out. It looks great. People really respond to that really well. Like, we're like, oh my god, what is this? This is cool.
Because it's like Guilty Gear without all the edge.
Yeah. I think the guy who's developing it said he's a big fan of Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue, so I can see why.
So I'm sure there'll be some edge in there at some point.
Edge! There's a stupid lolly there too.
There you go.
But yeah, that's gonna be a cool game. Hopefully it comes. I think he said it'll come to console, but he's not sure yet.
Is there an ArcSys game without lollies?
That's a good question. Does Make have a lolly? Well, yeah, yes. She does.
Yes, she does.
What about now, though? She's still a lolly now?
She does look a little bit more grown. We'll have to wait for her age to come out. We'll see. And I don't want to hear this stuff. These Americans, Rachel Ellicott is at. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Oh, God.
We've been over this.
This whole year's been a lot of talk about age consent.
We've been over this. We're not having that discussion.
She's actually 400 years old.
Okay.
And she appears to be a young lady.
Okay, we've been over this.
Man.
So I'm gonna need to see ID out of May before I declare her whether or not she's a lolly.
Hopefully we get that game. Well, we get that game in April. Yeah, I think that's the release date for it. Can't wait for that.
I can't either.
Let's see what's next.
So now, the FGC needs to address the racism and transphobia in the community.
I think you wrote that.
Did I write that?
I think you did. I'm pretty sure you wrote that.
I did write that.
Yep. That was around the time with the whole thing with Cero Blast and Little Tree God.
Ah, yes.
That was a cluster of stupid.
That was a thing.
Yeah, that was a big stupid.
I remember there was a lot of discourse about that. Mostly positive, though.
It was.
But then, of course, you got the outliers who are like, well, they just need to get tough skin.
Yep.
Why?
Like, can't you just not be transphobic? It's really easy.
Right, it's really easy. Watch this. I identify as a male. Cool, you're a he. I identify as a female. Cool, you're a she. Hey, I'm non-binary. All right, they, them.
Boom. It done over. Nothing else to be said.
Nah. Well, you don't really look like a she. Shut up. All right? Shut up.
That'd be the real thing right there. You don't look a she or you look a he. Like, that's been, like, a part of it. Is the fact that people don't appear to be the gender that they won't present themselves to be. And people don't know how to take that.
And I get it. I mean, I get it's hard to undo behavior that you've learned all your life, but try at least.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, right, and that's another thing people go through. They're like, oh, well, I mean, this is learned behavior. Watch this. There's a big difference between the two things I'm about to do. You misgender somebody, and there's a difference between, oh, hey, I'm sorry, and then you quickly reverse it versus, oh, God, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be such a terrible person. I promise I'm a good person. Oh, my God, I misgendered you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, I gotta go to jail.
I gotta go to jail.
Like that, there's two different things. Because I have a person I work with, they go by they, them. Mm-hmm. And in the beginning, I sometimes called her she, and I was, oh, sorry, I mean they, them, and, you know, they didn't mind it. It was fine. I didn't make a big deal of it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to say they understand, but it seems more genuine than just making a big thing about it.
Making a spectacle about it.
Right.
That's when it becomes a problem.
That's almost as bad as just not correcting the behavior to begin with.
Yeah. I mean, I know everybody's still learning and stuff, but I think the fact of learning is actually trying too, like you said.
Right.
Like, practice makes perfect.
Genuinely try.
Like, I've said Sonic Fox, I've used he a couple times on accident. I mean, I know they still use he sometimes with their close familiar people. That's another thing too. Like, whenever they're around close familiar people, they might use different pronouns too.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah. We're all learning and trying to get this whole thing. We have to unlearn a lot of, like, you know, stuff we've been programmed since we were like babies to do.
And honestly, I think that's better than just being like, oh, I'm not gonna do that because that's snowflake behavior.
Yeah, I don't subscribe to that. Those are the worst. I hate those people.
The facts don't care about your feelings.
Why is like that dude from Yu Yu Hakusho?
Kuwabara?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean to sound like Kuwabara.
Is that like the other dude from the other TV show?
Regular show?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I was going with that. Which, you know.
Off track. It's just my fault.
It's alright. But yeah, since that came out and since that whole incident has happened, there have been quite a few discussions about that. And, you know, I'm glad that there have been discussions about that. The one thing I hate seeing, though, is the dismissal of these things.
Yeah, that's always
racism has been in the community forever, and now you can change it.
Yeah, literally, easily.
Y'all always want to talk about how the FGC is a family this and how we're all so cool that, and why do something that's antithetical to that?
Yeah. Why would you respect your family like that too? Like that's supposed to be your family.
Right. I'm so tired of people here saying, "Oh, the FGC is a family," but then y'all not gonna act like it.
Then you like use the N-word like it's cool and you're not black. Using the N-word and you're not black. I'm gonna put that out there 2 times.
There you go.
Because people forget that if you're not black, you shouldn't be using the N-word.
Point blank. Period. There's no debate.
We ain't debating that no more.
Are you white? Then you can't say it.
Nope.
Are you Asian? You
nope.
Can't say it. Are you Hispanic? You definitely can't say it because I know you try.
Yep. Unless you're Afro-Latino, which is a different thing.
Black.
But if you're out there like, I don't claim my blackness, then you don't need to say it. There's plenty of that. But that's
right. You don't get to not claim the blackness and then still get the benefits of blackness.
Exactly.
You just don't get to do that.
Ugh, there's a lot of that going on.
But I am proud to say that most instances of transphobia that I've seen since has been squashed.
Or dealt with swiftly. Which is good.
We need not remind you all of the Kawaii Face Miles situation.
Yes.
And how that was. Whew.
That was so unnecessary.
I don't know what he's doing these days, and I don't care.
I really don't either.
All I know was that he was dealt with swiftly.
Yeah, his sponsorship got dropped that same day.
I don't care about all these people. He's not such a bad guy. Well, he shouldn't have done a bad thing.
Right? On stream. Like,
right.
cut the stream off. If you're going to be, like, I don't want to promote this, but at the same time, if you're going to be trash and garbage, turn your stream off. Cut the button. Turn it off. Go to your friend group chat and talk.
Your power.
Right?
Something.
Like, it's easy. Like, I don't understand people have to be so public about certain things. Like, if you know you're going to be garbage, you just go do it by yourself. Because I know everybody's not perfect and stuff. That's fine. But you do it in a public forum, you're really looking for trouble. Like, you're asking for it.
Then y'all be the same type of people who, cancel culture did this.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Cancel culture became such a
scapegoat for people's own responsibility and behavior.
Yeah. Like, this whole year's been that's been 2020. Cancel culture is toxic. Ugh.
Not me. Cancel culture.
I'm not the toxic one. It's the people trying to cancel me over something I did. That's toxic.
And finally, we have Yoshi Ono leaving Capcom.
Sad face, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Because we've already seen the changes.
Things are changed because the guy that's in there now for Street Fighter 5's a younger guy. And he probably understands it a lot differently. Yoshi Ono is used to the old school way of doing stuff.
All right, we just gonna do it.
We gonna do it, that's it.
And we might send you a text post.
And that doesn't work right now. We're not in that same era anymore.
Right, my man came in front of the camera and was like, here's what's gonna happen. Here's why it's happening. Here's the time frame we're looking at. Bada bing, bada boom.
And people loved it. You're like, wow, transparency.
Right, it's amazing that the bar is so low that, such little bit of transparency is something that we're all just clawing at. Like, yes! Street Fighter 5 is good now.
Not clamoring for it. I mean, you're right though, but still, it's still funny.
Street Fighter 5 is saved because of transparency. Love to see it.
Well, I'm a little sad we don't get Dan though.
I mean, we don't get Dan. We just gotta wait a little bit.
Yeah, I want that new mechanic too. I wonder what it is. At least give us a preview.
Taunts give buffs.
Shut up. Shut up. Because that would make sense too. You know why it makes sense? Because Dan's coming.
Yes.
Nope, I reject that. I don't want that. That's Street Fighter 3 stuff.
Yes.
I hate that damn game. Taunts do stuff. I hate it. I'm like, this is so stupid. Why are me taunting you but giving you powers?
Because you let me.
I hate you so much. You subscribe to everything from Street Fighter 3, so of course you would say that. That game was dummies.
You should have let me taunt.
I taunt, so now I'm stronger now. Like, what?
Yes.
That didn't even make sense.
You shouldn't have let me.
You get a power bonus? Like, that doesn't even... Oh, my God.
You get rewarded for being disrespectful.
Right? I hate it. I was so mad. I hated it.
Look, some of the taunts in this game are just as bad.
Like what?
Like G's. No, that's G's idle animation.
Yeah.
Take like half your life.
Yeah, go through all the whole thing though to get it.
Yeah, true.
Like who gonna sit there and watch him do it?
Who else has like a taunt that like does stuff? I think Akuma has one.
I know Burger's idle animation does.
Right, Burger.
Digga his nose.
Trash.
He is pretty disgusting. Like I'm mad at how they did him. Like I get it, he's a henchman and everything, but man, why does it be dirty and nasty too?
I don't know what they did. I don't know why he's like that. I mean, he at most he should have been just a goon, but now he's like a filthy goon,
right?
Bro, how you this dirty in the Kanzuki estate? How does Karin Kanzuki support this?
She must don't deal with him that often. But yeah, Yoshiono leaving, is bittersweet. I'm gonna miss him. I don't know why he didn't kill him. I think the capacity he should have been is more like community outreach and esports and stuff like that versus him actually being a part of the development team. He should be on the development team a long time ago. Like, yeah, just some of the events.
We might have been able to escape Blanca.
Yeah, I'm sure he's the reason why Blanca's in there.
Blanca and Armika.
You don't like Armika?
No, I don't like Armika. I like looking at her, but I don't like playing against her.
She's not as bad as she used to be.
Not as bad as she used to be, but I got war flashbacks, man.
Remember the invisible wall? Mid-screen? That's so stupid. Whose idea was that? That made no sense at all. I hated it. That was awful. Glad that's over. No mid-screen wall that's not there. How do you knock somebody to the part of the screen and it bounce you back?
War flashbacks, man.
She was a menace. She was a menace. Her mix up. I mean, she's still pretty menacing now, but she was just stupid then. But yeah, we'll miss Yoshiono. I mean, he's gonna be around probably.
I'm sure he's still, kicking it around.
He'll probably go to events and stuff and just like be Yoshiono. But as far as like seeing him in Capcom stuff's gonna be a little different. No more Shoryuken. That face. The way the Japanese do their business and stuff, how they structure their companies, like, I don't know someone should be like, you know what, you're better off like being in more outreach and more as part of the PR part of it. Because he's really good at marketing. Yeah. Like, he did a great job marketing that game. But as far as like developing it was not the greatest.
Yeah. Maybe have him be like a social media face or something.
That would have been perfect. He could be like the Queen of England. No real power, but there's still a face.
I'm gonna miss his little Blanca pictures.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss that too. Oh, the whole rollout for like all the main characters was fun too.
Yep.
That was cute. Oh, good times. Alright, so let's go into some of our top stories overall of the FGC this year.
Alright, so we already did let's just go right to this one. Perfect Legend accused Sonic Fox of getting insider information from NRS devs.
God.
Because Sonic Fox says, I make Joker.
Yeah, he said, I designed this character.
Oh, I designed this character. Like, bro, you know the reach? The reach.
It was a far reach. Like, it's like me trying to get some off the top shelf. Like,
bro, I ain't seen Dawson pull off a reach like that.
This all started because I think he put a couple of clips together. First, it was a clip of, I think, a tournament, and one of the commentators was like, yeah, this character was made for Sonic Fox. Okay, figuratively speaking, because of the way how good he is with the character. Then, Sonic Fox was on a group chat on Twitch, and he was talking about the matchups for Joker. And he was like, yeah, I pretty much designed this character.
And he thought he had something to talk about. I ain't even got to say nothing.
You gonna say that?
Let's speak for itself. Posting up all these gifts and things, and it's like, bro, I hope your arm is okay from the reaches you're trying to pull off.
It took somebody from NRS to like, hey, this is unfounded and not true. I think a Tyler Lansdale came out and said, like, yeah, this is nothing about this is true.
And anybody who thought about it for 2 seconds were like, wait, hold on. How many times have we heard this phrasing, though? That's like accusing Alex Valle of having inside information at Capcom because he's really good with Ryu. Like,
I designed this character. Like, not literally. Because
like,
he literally made
the tech that came out about him came from Sonic Fox.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is...
Me playing Joker, most of the stuff I know came from Sonic Fox.
Oh god, this is
14-0 as far as I'm concerned.
not 14-0. It just looks bad. Like the whole year of NRS has been them complaining a lot.
Hey man, it worked out at some point because they got Molina.
I mean, that's different. That was more like character based. Like I want this character in the game thing. I'm totally complaining about the actual how the game plays.
Oh,
the whole year has been them complaining about that game.
This game is boring. This game is too neutral based.
Yep.
This game doesn't have enough combos.
Well, you do now. They fixed that. Well, at least for most characters, with the custom variations.
Yes. Characters have combos now. Shut up.
Because that Sub-Zero stuff was stupid.
I could finally play the optimal noob Cybot.
That's true. I'm glad they actually added the custom variations. Because, I mean, it was like moves that were like really good and they just can't even use them. It did get really homogenized how everybody's playing the same characters and playing the exact same way. So now everyone can make their characters specific to them and their specific play style.
I still haven't found a Joker build I like. It makes me wonder if I like Joker in this game. I know I love Noob Saibot though.
Yeah, I know a lot of new players want that. One of them moves he had, they were like, man, I wish it was on a regular variation.
That would be the Sickle Snag.
Ah, okay.
And the teleport that you can combo off of. Put those two together. Damage.
That sounds like fun.
It's so fun.
I started playing Sonya now because I got the good skin. So no
of
more
course,
of that.
That doesn't mean I'm putting Jade down though. Jade is here to stay.
Jade looks annoying. Like
she's very annoying.
Every time people play, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be an annoying fight. I can see it now.
I said to myself, y'all want me to play with projectiles? I got you.
And projectiles don't cancel out when two people throw a projectile at the same time. I don't understand that. NRS, why?
Because they like chaos.
They do like
and
chaos.
And I agree.
Of course you agree.
So I'm going to jump back and throw boomerangs.
And then use that purple stuff so you don't get hit by theirs.
Oh, you want to come in? You're approaching me? No, you stay over there. No. I have a half screen pole. You will stay over there. Beautiful. Just the footsies.
See, I don't know about that footsie stuff. All I know is aggression and rush down and combos and mix-ups and Oki.
I'm gonna play the NRS game the way the NRS wants me to play it. I'm gonna throw batarangs from like the corner.
Not batarangs.
Yes.
I don't want more Kombat 11. It's a much more fun game now, I would say. Cause I was bored for months.
Maybe you can get your Sindel now.
Maybe I'll try Sindel out. Cause man, I was bored. I was like, I'm not playing this.
Because now she has one of the best projectiles in the game.
Yeah.
That low screen?
Yeah,
that's stupid.
I still think Katana's garbage, even with her custom variations.
You can't have everything.
I can't. I mean, I really want Tanya back, but, she's not here. So
she gone.
It's okay, though. It's all right. I know that death doesn't mean anything, but I think some of this is to do with popularity, too.
We got, like, rain in here.
Bring it back. Brian Kenshi, that'd be great. Miss my man. He was so good in Mortal Kombat X.
He was.
All right, what's up next? What we got?
We've talked about half of this, but the season 5 of Street Fighter 5 and Street Fighter 6 rumors.
Yeah, so Street Fighter 5 having that 5th season, which out of nowhere. I think it's because they're trying to like figure out what they're gonna do for 6. So they're like, okay, well, let's give them something to like keep them over until we figure out what 6 is going to do.
Yeah, because as we recall, the latest report on Street Fighter 6 was they showed it off and they were like, no.
It was like, ugh. That's probably like a lot of Yoshi Ono's ideas, I think, was in 6, the original build, before he left. I think they were still working on it, too, before he made his departure.
Stupid stuff in there.
Probably. Like, bringing back focus attacks or something.
Where everybody has like certain armor properties on moves.
Oh, God.
Can you imagine an armored Shoryuken?
That's stupid. That's very stupid. How you gonna give a DP wake up reversal armor? That's dumb. That's stupid.
This is why I'm not in that field.
That's big stupid.
I would be chaotic like that.
You would make some dumb stuff like that.
That would be my boss character.
Oh, wake up. Invincible
DP.
reversal.
Exactly. that has armor all the way down.
That has armor on it.
Even during its recovery.
Wow.
Yup.
That's stupid.
That's KOF stupid.
That's stupid with oh God. KOF got the worst bosses ever. Like this move could do 8 different things.
A fireball has armor.
I know fireball got armor. I hate it here.
Because KOF.
It's chaotic.
Yes. Teleport mix-ups. Because why not?
KOF got some of the worst boss fights I've ever had in my life. Like, they're just so stupid. Like, who designed this? An 8-year-old?
A madman.
A crazy person. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Street Fighter 6. Because I think this new development team is going to do something really interesting with it. And of course, they're going to use Street Fighter 5 as a beta test for it. So whenever they decide to break the game, which I can't wait till they do that.
Oh, yeah. Street Fighter 5 Omega Edition.
Ooh, it's going to be so stupid. I cannot wait.
Man, we're going to get chain attacks.
Yo! Not Gatlins.
Yes. We'll get Gatlins.
We'll get air combos.
We going to get Beta Chun-Li back. She was able to shoot 2 fireballs again and again.
Yo, Beta Chun-Li, no, pre-Beta Chun-Li, that alpha build they had, that was stupid.
And she had that one spinning move in midair.
Yo, they need to bring that back.
That was such a cool, I don't know what they did with that.
They just dumped it.
Such a good move.
Because they didn't want the game to be all crazy and stuff. You jump in the air doing air combos and stuff, even though it end up doing air combos anyway.
Exactly. You gonna have air parries?
Not air parries.
Him and Gil only.
Why them two?
Because they have parries now.
But everybody else got parries. Like, what's his face? Alex got parries.
Alex has parries in V-Trigger.
He's still a parry, though.
Fine, he can have air parries in V-Trigger.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. This roster for 6.
So does Abigail. Yes.
He don't need air parries.
Yes, he does.
He's tall enough to be in the air without even jumping.
He needs that.
He don't.
He needs it.
I don't think he does.
I'm pretty sure he does.
I don't think
as
he
an
knows
Abigail player, I know
you don't
exactly
know
what he needs.
No, people who fight against him knows what he needs.
How? Y'all don't play him.
We don't need to. We fight against him.
Man, give G a wake up.
What?
Give G a wake up.
He don't need that.
He needs that.
He don't. He's good where he at.
Give him armor on his EXDPs.
That's why nowhere near Capcom. Stay away.
I don't know what the problem is.
Cause you talking crazy. He don't need armor.
Just saying.
You saying dumb stuff now. Stay away from Street Fighter 6. Don't talk to them. Don't tweet them.
I hate this idea.
Don't tweet them.
No wake up.
Don't email them.
What's the
Don't
problem?
do nothing.
I'm emailing them.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell them give G a wake up.
I hope they take that email and put it right in the trash where it belongs.
Wow. I don't know why you hate G having a wake up.
That's a dumb idea. He don't need it.
He needs it.
He don't.
Definitely needs
If he needed it, he would have got it.
That's not true at all.
That's very true.
Okay, time out. Let's stop that right there.
If he would need it, he would have got it.
So you telling me every character in Street Fighter 5 got what they need?
The boss characters did.
Wow.
And as I recall, they classified G as a boss character. Wow. Yep, I said it.
Now you're talking crazy.
I'm not. I'm talking like with some damn sense.
Clearly, we need to move on because you are talking nonsense.
All right.
Ah, yes. The biggest discussion that had nothing to do with harming anyone.
Yeah.
Rollback netcode.
Whoo, man, you talking about a hot topic?
Whew.
We had to talk about this year. If there was ever a time to talk about this, we need to talk about this now.
You know, when everybody's inside their homes.
Yep.
Playing on the netcodes.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have unequivocal proof that rollback improves games.
Yep. It improves the quality of the game. It improves the quality of the community.
And it gets people playing.
More.
Like Guilty Gear Accent Core, that game has gotten a huger fan base and player base than
ever before.
And its numbers topped most modern games today.
Yep.
On Steam. Wonder why that is.
Because it's a good fighting game. It has a good netcode. Like, oh, well, we should play this.
Yes.
That's like simple as that. Like,
now, of course, this means there's going to be a bunch of Justice players and Cliff players.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
No. Michael.
Wait a minute.
You want to talk about taunts? You want to talk about taunts? Huh? His taunt is literally Oki. Okay?
Look.
His taunt is literally an Oki setup.
Look, learn how to block.
This man
You just need to.
He was over here talking bad about taunts that do something, and now this man has a taunt. Talk to him, Cliff. That's his taunt, and it gets him Oki set up. And he talking about some learn how to block.
Yeah,
you're the worst.
Learn the matchup.
You're the worst. You are the worst.
I'm not even a Cliff main. He's like my secondary.
And then Cliff got super that if even a single frame hits you, you get hit by the whole thing.
Well,
you can get hit by the last frame of the move, but you're getting all the damage.
Well,
why?
You shouldn't have got
hit.
For
what purpose?
Don't get hit.
See,
you play Marvel.
See, you know what?
You know the deal.
You know what?
Don't get hit.
If I was chaotic enough, I'd learn this game and then play just the worst character, just the worst.
Who, Testament?
No,
he's pretty.
But that's not a bad idea.
Testament is really good at that damn game.
Like, I think it's more like RoboKai.
Ugh. I have disgust for that character.
I know you do.
Disgusting.
For
Gross.
some reason.
Gross.
He's just a robot trying to get by.
Well, he's not here now.
Yet.
He better not end up in Strive. I swear to God. They better leave him in the nope.
Michael.
Stay in the ether where you belong.
The chance is there. He could be DLC.
He better not be no DLC. They got other characters. They got a lot of characters to get through. They get Ito in here, Jam,
DLC.
Johnny. They got a lot of characters to get through for DLC. They are not going to put RoboKai here.
You don't know that?
They got to put that dumb.
I mean, Anji's back.
Baby Daddy is back. I know.
Anji's back. Anything's possible now.
They got to get through all the other characters. They can nope. They got to bring back Sin.
They might bring back ABI.
Leave her. Ooh, please leave her out. Jesus. Her and the other thing that Aracuna, what is that thing called? That dude that's lynched over with the
Zappa?
Yeah, leave him out too.
No, hold on, stop.
Leave him
stop,
out. Leave
stop.
him out.
Because now you're talking crazy talk.
I'm really not.
If they put Zappa in the game,
God,
I might have to play him.
Or not.
I might have. Who else am I play?
Saul Bad Guy.
I mean, of course, but that's.
You can play Potemkin.
Who?
Potemkin.
Who?
Potemkin.
Huh?
I don't understand why you don't like him.
Okay.
Nani? What's your thing against Potemkin?
I don't like him.
He's a big character. You love big characters.
I don't like that one.
He does the things you like.
First of all, why can't his grab be a full circle? What is that grab thing? What is that?
Just do the thing.
No.
Just do the thing.
I don't want to.
Just do the thing.
Soul Bad Guy's there, so I don't have to.
Just do the thing.
No. I'm going to do Fafnir combos instead.
God, it's not Fafnir combos.
Yes.
Fafnir to Fafnir to
yes.
Fafnir. It's
yes.
a Fafnir.
Yes.
It's a wall break.
That was one of my last good memories of 2020. Cracking people in the face with a good Fafnir that landed to another Fafnir, and then wait, one more Fafnir.
That wall break.
And now we can do it in rollback because they said they're gonna do it.
I want to know how they're gonna implement this rollback.
Well, as I recall, they're gonna put out a beta for it.
Yeah, but is it gonna be good rollback or bad rollback?
Yeah, is it gonna be Street Fighter 5 rollback or is it gonna be Axe-Core rollback? I would have to assume that they have some grasp on how to do rollback, given how successful the Guilty Gear XR.
Yeah, I was talking about somebody else though.
XR.
Because a fan made that Axe-Core one, and they're like, "Oh, that's cool. We'll pay you for it."
Wow, that's actually very smart of them.
Yeah.
Imagine a fan doing something for you, for your game that you didn't have to do
to make it better.
And so more people will play it.
Yeah.
It's amazing how that can happen for some games. And some developers / publishers don't interfere and make that a bad thing.
Man.
God. Next thing you know, they'll be letting tournaments happen for it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Because Capcom's like, could y'all not fix our netcode? Thanks.
I want to get that Capcom.
Oh, you talking about Slippy and Nintendo?
What? I would never.
They like, could you just stop doing it?
Right.
Like,
they were like, no.
Like, play it as it is, but that means unplayable. Exactly.
Fool.
That's the point.
Well, that's another example how rollback just makes games good.
Yeah, because it helped the Smash community completely, especially the Melee people.
Yeah, for as long as that lasted.
Yeah, I mean, they still playing it. You know, undercover. They can't like.
Well, of course, they can't tell Daddy Nintendo about it.
Yeah, they can't be out here like doing like big tournaments either.
Right, they gotta go cloaked outside and pass around index cards.
Not a speakeasy for Slippy.
I can see it.
That's funny.
Yeah, open up your Discord. You're gonna get an encrypted message.
Encrypted message.
Meet at this domain.
That sounds shady.
Well, what else is that? What else they gonna do? Not play Melee on the rollback netcode? That's good.
Yeah, I've seen the footage. It looks really good. It almost made me want to play Melee, but I remember playing Melee ain't fun though.
No,
I have to play Marth, and I don't want to play Marth, so it's a big no for me. Somebody mod Terry into it. I'll play it then.
Hey,
like put some Street Fighters in there.
I'd play that.
Will you play Melee if they modded Ryu in it?
Yes.
What about your Sephiroth?
If they put Sephiroth in Melee, then there's no hope for Melee.
Just put the use the model from FF7.
I'd play it.
It looks perfect. It fit in perfectly.
I would play it in an instant.
Got the FF7 mod. All right, what's next? Because rollback's gonna be a rolling thing for a long time.
I don't know why. Why would you not want this? Delay-based netcode is garbage, and y'all just gonna have to live with that.
Yeah,
it's trash.
Just imagine if Unius had rollback netcode on it.
I wouldn't play much else.
I probably wouldn't either.
I would probably drop Street Fighter 5 for that.
Same.
All right, we'll circle back around to this one. Chris G cut from Evil Geniuses
for being a dummy.
Yeah, it's almost as if there's consequences for your actions.
Yeah, a lot of people felt it this year though, more than any time.
Yep, consequences.
So to refresh everybody's memory, Mr. Chris G made this stupid rant about black girls gamers and being like not good at games and being just out there looking for sex and stuff and just pretty much disparaging black girls who play video games.
And then what happens with Evil Geniuses?
You got a new person as their CEO, and she came in and she changed things around and she got rid of him.
But what's important about this new CEO of Evil Geniuses? She's
a black woman. The irony is so good. It's so good. It's palatable. Like it's literally karma.
And you know, he's like, I've already paid my dues. I moved all the way out here. You made me move out here to fire me. What am I gonna do now?
I hate you so much. That baby cry voice.
I can't even click and clack the buttons or nothing. I just wanted to play Marvel with Maury again.
I hate you so much.
I feel no sympathy.
I know you. I know that. I get
None.
that. I get
Zero.
that. That baby bitch voice is hilarious.
One, the stuff he said.
Yep.
2, he's a prick.
He really was.
I
mean, I haven't seen him do anything lately. I mean, he wasn't even invited to that tournament either. Well, he declined that tournament they had
because he's garbage
for that Marvel thing, which is weird. I thought he would have probably wanted to be all up on that.
It probably would have been better. It was better that he wasn't there because who wants to keep seeing more Doom featuring Virgil?
Yeah,
it's boring. It's whack. It's stupid.
He did change the meta for a while, baby. Marvel not fun to watch.
He ruined it. He ruined it. I don't care. All right. I know people like Virgil ruined it. No, Chris G did.
Wow.
And I'll die on that hill.
I mean, that's a hill worth dying on, honestly, because he did like make the meta for that game not fun to watch anymore.
Him teaching people how to do that stuff, awful.
Yeah.
And you know, you got the people who don't get caught in it. You don't get caught in it. Try. Try. I dare you.
Yeah, the Mora Doom did really mess up the whole spectator part of Marvel for a while. I didn't want to watch. I'm like, well, he's going to do the ball thing. And I love Morgan, but I got sick of looking at it too.
Like, I don't rage quit games, but Marvel 3 was like the first game I had no problem doing it in. If you are going to do that to me, and I'm going to try and fight, but if it just gets to a point where it's like, all right, this isn't fun, then I'm going to do it. then again, that's why you don't play that online, because that online was ass too.
Ooh, Jesus. Thank God for Parsec.
Right.
Shout out to Parsec for
that would have been unplayable.
Parsec has really done a great job this year for games. I wish they would use Parsec for Udiist, which I wonder if they can. Because isn't Udiist on Steam? Yeah, it is on Steam.
If they put Parsec on Udiist, you know.
Because you better start actually playing people that play the community. Because they're gonna just, all you gotta do is make a server and be able to play people online. Because they don't really play on the official online. Because that stuff's like, why would you do that?
It's unplayable. It's garbage.
It is pretty bad. It's like what 8? It's because the problem is that it's not because it's laggy. The fact that the lag is so inconsistent. You might go from 6 frames to like 9 frames in 2 seconds. It's like what?
But you can't even practice that kind of stuff.
You really can't practice that.
So none of that.
But back to Chris G. I'm glad they did. I'm glad she did what she did. I'm glad that she put her foot down
on his neck
and didn't let up. So there's some backlash from that. I'm sure people were like, "This is unfair. It happened so long ago. Why are you trying to, do this now?" And she made an example out here pretty much. Don't do it.
And look at this, prospering.
Yeah, we haven't had any problems since like that. I don't think nobody even is, but I don't think that's stupid since then. He had that whole like, "Oh, I'm a victim. They just did me dirty."
So you didn't say that stuff?
No, I apologize already. His apologies were garbage, by the way. All of them. They're attempted apologies.
If you can call them that.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it wasn't enough, and now it is.
Yep.
Work it out.
I don't know working out with who, because she's like, "You're done."
I mean,
You're done?
He could he could money match for the money he would have had, get some people.
From who?
From other players.
Well, like Filipino champ or something?
I mean, he might got a room.
Wow. Yeah. I'm glad that people are cracking down. I hope we get more of this. People cracking down, people doing stupid stuff and getting like actual like reprimanded for it.
You love to see it.
This is what we're doing at Code of Conduct. I wonder how that's going.
I
haven't heard anything about it in a while.
Well, let's hope that something's happening, because I'm sure once it happens, Alex Valle will be one of the ones to share it around, and then we'll all know about it.
Yeah.
Let's move on ahead. Guilty Gear Strive development.
Yes, that's been a big talk this whole year with the backyards and stuff.
This is going to be a weird Guilty Gear game.
Oh, definitely.
First of all, they're doing away with ranked matches, it sounds like.
Yep.
And they're instead just going to have lobbies of varying skill levels you can qualify for.
Yeah, climb up the tower pretty much.
And that sounds interesting.
And won't have a point system anymore either, which is good. People will do the worst, dirtiest things for points. For digital points that don't really matter.
And the worst thing about it is, even if you try not to care about points, you kind of care about points.
Yeah, because when you lose them, you really care then.
Right.
That's the part I don't like. I wish the game was like, you don't lose points if you lose, but you only gain points if you win. I think I would prefer that.
I would too, but you'll hear a lot about that.
Yeah.
What kills me, right, is the way some games do point values and stuff like that. Like Tekken 7. Tekken 7, you don't get a whole lot of points for fighting people that far below you or that far above you. Even though I would think that if you're fighting people above you, you should get more points, but that's just me. You get the most points fighting people on the same level as you.
Yeah.
Which you don't dictate very much.
You don't. You usually get just randoms, and you have to hope and pray you get somebody real level pretty much.
But if you lose, you watch a big chunk of blue just go blue.
I hate that. I get really upset when I see that thing go down that far. Don't get demoted. Oof. That is probably the most demoralizing thing ever on the fight.
You see that blue bar, demotion match.
I hate demotions on any game. Like, I remember I got demoted in Street Fighter 5, and I was trying to I'm trying to get some trophy. I got demoted all the way. No, I was trying to do netcode back in, I think it was June? Either June or whenever they patched it again. And I was trying, let me try it out. And I kept losing. Like, man, I'm losing a lot. I got demoted all the way back to, Super Silver? I was heated.
No, I don't even play ranked on Street Fighter 5 anymore.
Yeah, I don't either.
One, the netcode ain't good enough for it, and two, people are sweaty in that game.
Not the sweaties.
They are sweaty.
Not the tryhards.
They are See, I feel like sweaties are worse than tryhards.
Not the sweat lords.
I feel like most people who call people tryhards are also tryhards because I mean, who's trying not to lose? But sweaties, ooh, I can't play ranked matches with them.
Yeah,
not in this environment. So maybe this is for the best. What Stripe is trying to do.
Yeah, trying to make it a little bit more like not as stringent on, not so much focus on points and just more focus on your skill level and what you're doing and how you progress, which is probably for the best.
The only thing that may contradict it is if they show a win-loss record.
Yeah, they shouldn't show that either. Like, or show it like, I don't know, and you go into like a menu to see it.
Or they could do it like how Dragon Ball FighterZ does it, where they show you the number of matches that you played and then wins.
Yeah, I think that would be good. I don't need a number.
I'm gonna let your opponent do math.
Exactly. I think that's better because first of all, you're not gonna really care as much. But I think when you see it, actual numbers, it's like you lost 50% of your matches, you start to think about things a lot different. Just saying you won 500 or you're like 750 matches you've had.
I think I like that. Tekken does something interesting too. It just shows the results of your last 10 matches.
That's cool. I didn't even notice that. I've never dived into the actual all components of the online for Tekken. I just went in there and just started fighting people.
Yeah, when you do a rank match, it has 10 dots at the bottom of your character.
Oh, that's what those are.
Yep, if it's gold, you won. If it's black, you lost.
Oh, that's what those. I didn't know what those were. I'm like, oh,
yep, that's your win-loss record of your last 10 matches.
I've been playing the game for how many years?
Come on, Michael. You're supposed to be better at this than I am. What are you doing?
I don't pay attention to that. I'm trying to fight.
I guess that's admirable.
I came there to fight, especially now with my Kunimitsu. I love her so much.
I kind of want to see this Kunimitsu you're so proud of.
I got a lot better too, which I'm proud of.
We will deal with that later.
I forgot what we were talking about. We're talking about
Strive, man.
Strive, yeah, Strive. They're doing. I think the cool thing they've been doing is the backyard, like coming out with actual reports of what they're up to. That's good.
Transparency.
We need way more of that. And then having the dialogue between the players and the developers saying, "Hey, why you doing this?" Like that whole thing with the UI, which was terrible. The fact that the pictures moved was stupid.
I'm gonna be that guy, right?
Don't be that guy.
I really didn't mind it.
Of course you didn't, because you don't play Guilty Gear like that, weirdo.
I didn't say it was good. I just didn't think it was that bad.
That's your eyes trying to zip around the screen. You like, okay, why is it? Oh god, that stuff was jarring.
Now the thing I didn't care for was how much the screen slowed down when you got a counter hit.
Boo!
It looks cool. It looks spectacular. But when you're in the middle of a fight, and you gotta match that timing to continue your combo,
and then it zooms in too, and the camera gets all weird.
Yeah. I feel like when they first built the game, it was style over substance.
Yeah, they fixed that since then.
Yes, which thankfully. Now another thing I wish they would fix is how big the numbers are for your combos. Bro,
why? That looks
why
cool.
Are those numbers so huge?
Why aren't they so huge?
Now that's distracting to me.
Nah, I think it's cool, and you can't miss it now.
No, you can't. No, you can't. It's right there.
Dumb big, twice the size of an actual character almost.
Man, it's just there.
But see, you won't miss it. You will never sit there and ask yourself, how many hits was this combo I just did?
It's right there. 17!
One thing they added was the, what was it? I think the way they did the dashes now, too, I kind of like. In fact, yeah, there are 2 different jump arcs for it. I think they kept that. I don't know if they kept it or they get rid of it.
I don't remember.
Because they've been doing so much stuff with the development of the game. Some things got changed and taken out, and some things stayed in the game. But when I did play it, I had a fun time playing that game. It felt a little weird because I was used to doing gauntlets and stuff, and starting from punch to kicks and all that stuff, and just having to not do it anymore, kind of a little jarring. But other than that, I had fun.
I want to see the changes they've made to the Roman canceling though.
Right,
because that stuff they really snapped on that.
Yeah, especially now I have all those different ways to do it now too. Oh, you want to do a fireball? Well, do a Roman cancel and make it slower, and then do something else. It's going to be so crazy. The Roman cancel is going to make the game more complex. They took a lot of stuff out of it, too.
I mean, I feel like it's building on the foundation that Zerd started with the Roman canceling.
Yeah, Roman cancel. Zerd really did a good job with the Roman cancel. That was genius. Because Roman cancel before was If you weren't like a really like high level player or advanced player, Roman Reigns was not really like a factor in like matches, really. Unless you understood how to use them really good, which most people didn't do. Unless you were like really playing the game a lot. It wasn't for casuals. Like Roman Reigns was definitely a more upper level like techniques to use in the game. Now, you say what?
I couldn't do it.
Now anybody can use Roman Cancel. Just press the buttons. Anytime you want, you get 3 different ones.
Depending on your situation.
Yep. And even now they got even more crazier ones now. Like, oh, you about to do a wake up DP on me? Pfft, Roman Cancel. Block. Punish.
Like, sir, can you not do that DP?
Oh, this is gonna be cool. I can't wait till they get the next beta so I can actually try it out though. And then the character roster, I was not expecting this roster at all. We get like what, 2 new characters?
Yep.
Giovanna, I can't wait to play her. Ooh, she looks so much fun. Her and Mr. Angry Japanese swordsman man.
I can't remember his name.
It was Nagore Yuki.
Is it?
I think so.
Man, I just want to play him. He looks so cool.
His design is incredible. He's a vampire.
Why? Because it's cool.
Right? I forgot all about Slayer though. What's Slayer gonna do? He used to be the only vampire.
Yeah, Slayer probably made him.
Yo, what if that's the story?
Would you be surprised?
I wouldn't be.
Slayer's always doing stuff because he can.
Slayer's a whole dandy.
Slayer just does things. Slayer would be bored out here and say, man, what if I had another vampire to be cool with?
So let's see, we get the new trunks coming out for Anji on the 1st of January. I'm waiting for that. Getting a new beta, and then we're getting the game in April. So we got a decent timeline for the game. Hopefully get some more characters announcements too between now and then when the game comes out. For like DLC characters probably.
Too bad Xbox doesn't get this game.
Oh. No, so sorry.
Did they get it on PC?
Yep, it's coming on Steam too.
There you go, play it on there.
Play it on Steam.
Alright, so now we got 2 more stories, both of them a little heavy.
Yeah.
Ooh. You know what? I feel like this is the least heavy one. And that's EVO 2020 getting canceled.
Really? You think that was less than the other one? I mean, I don't really care which one. We're going to talk about them anyway.
I mean, marginally so.
Yeah.
I mean, not by a huge, like, margin. I mean, like, by a sliver.
Yeah. Yeah, EVO being canceled was a huge deal. Like, that was major. Since how EVO is the biggest tournament in FGC. Like, that's like the World Cup.
Like, EVO was already in danger because of the coronavirus, and they even found a way to get around that by just having online games with good net codes. And we were like, yes!
Like, this is cool.
All these games are coming back. Killer Instinct is coming back because it has good net code.
That would have been so good to see that tournament.
Skullgirls is coming because it has good net code.
Oh, Skullgirls.
We'll circle back around to that.
Definitely put a dot on that one.
Them fighting herds is going to be a thing.
That was pretty incredible because that's a really like niche game.
Mortal Kombat 11 was going to show up even though they got snubbed.
It did get royally snubbed. Originally.
And all these other games, they got a highlight on them that they're terrible netcodes and bad.
Yeah, because they're going to have like the exhibitions for everything else. Like, oh, cool. We're going to have you come with a couple of people and play it and look cool and do some trailers and stuff.
Everything was going to be just fine until it wasn't.
Yep. I mean, we covered this story earlier this year, but yeah, Mr. Wizard was caught in allegations involving underage males he was involved with. Some sexual misconduct and some rather crazy stuff he was doing back in the day. And yeah.
To my recollection, he didn't say he didn't do it.
Yeah.
He just went into full lockdown.
And that's when everybody started pulling out of the tournament. Like all the companies started pulling out. And a lot of the people who were going to play, a lot of my brain is having a brain fart.
Organizers?
Not the organizers, people that talk on the stream. What's it?
Commentators?
There we go. Why did I can't think of that word for his life to be?
Sorry,
a lot of them were bowing out too because of the allegations and stuff. It was just really bad all around.
Yep. And he had a little bit of a Twitter tantrum. Small one, nothing too major, but he just didn't make himself look innocent.
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
So now the Cannon brothers are going to take it over?
I think so. Because they're still involved with EVO.
Right.
He stepped down, too, from EVO.
Yes, stepped down.
He had to. Like, that was a bad look.
That was horrible. I'd imagine he got fired, but
probably got fired. I mean, of course, but they want to look good, for PR purposes. So he stepped down from it, and Cameron's gonna take over.
Apparently, he's still active on Twitter too.
Ugh.
Last thing he posted was vote, and he knew he was gonna get some garbage, so he made it so that only people mentioned in the tweet can talk.
Look, that feature be helping people,
but it didn't help him.
People retweet it.
Oh, of course they
quote
did.
tweeted him.
Of course they did.
Yeah. Ugh.
Let's take a quick look over there. Mr. Joey. He's got 21 tweets. I bet you can only see the one. Yep, you can only see the one.
Yeah.
All it says is vote. That's it. Just vote. Man, this man ain't even got likes. Oh, he only has one like, and that's for Mr. Mike Zymont. Ironic.
Whoa, I just thought of that. Wait. Yeah. The irony there. Of course he liked it.
So, some highlights here. Mind you, tweets only says vote.
Mm-hmm.
We vote you out as the imposter.
It's an Among Us thing.
How does MF will come back just to say vote? This is how bad the election is.
Yikes.
People talking about thanks for the reminder to unfollow. No groomer. You should be in jail, bro. Jail. Shouldn't you be in jail, little man?
Wow.
I'm glad we can quote tweet this because this man can't be serious. I'm not reading that one. That one's a little spicy. Woo, a little much.
All right, so just go to Mr. Wiz on Twitter to see what he's talking about. The tweets are there. Just click on it.
Pedo man, yeah, that's you.
Wow.
Oh man. Oh,
you sound spicy.
A couple of them are.
All right, I'm about to read that later because those sound like somebody to read. Point is that people have held him accountable, and it's great to see.
Wonderful. Love to see it.
So I think things are going to be a lot different now for Evo because he's going to be gone. Because outside of the thing he did with the whole allegations and stuff, he did have a vendetta against certain games and stuff too, which was really kind of petty.
It also seemed like he was just kind of waving Evo around as I have the power.
Yeah, it seemed like that too. Definitely he was just power hungry. Which you don't have to worry about that anymore because he's no longer a part of it. And now things are going to be a lot different with the Cannon brothers taking over, which they probably should have took over a long time ago, honestly. He needs to be gone. But the fact he did this stuff is gross and disgusting. Like I said earlier this year, it's just, ugh. Taking advantage of young dudes because they want to be a part of the whole Evo thing. Just terrible.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, no, we'll get to this when we circle around to the last story.
I'm glad people who were involved with Evo, who actually bowed out, I'm glad they did that. It showed they actually have some integrity.
Which is important.
Very much. Even companies weren't bowing out. They're yeah, we're not going to be a part of this. We are no longer involved with Evo because of allegations between Mr. Wizard. I'm good job, guys. You guys actually care, or at least one of the periods you care. Especially if all the years, 2020 was the year to actually you care, if nothing else.
That's the least you could do because holy crap, man. 2020, I think we all need some people to care.
Yeah. There's been so much stuff that happened this year. So many allegations came out. I mean, that big thing with the SPAC community was huge. I didn't want to go back into that because that was really a lot.
We're not doing the Smash stuff.
No, not Smash stuff. I couldn't. Whew. We talked about that earlier this year anyway.
Yeah, we done with the Smash stuff.
Yeah, that was heavy. That was really heavy. Because it was continuous information came out.
So now we have our last story. And that's Mike Z and the Skullgirl saga.
Yeah, that and Lab Zero and Autumn Games. And
for those who don't know, Mike Z was accused of a lot of creepy behavior that he then attributed to his mental disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you didn't vibe with that, they tried to push him out, basically. Not even just because of that, but because at the workplace, he was equally as terrible. There was a lot of allegations of sexual misconduct, harassment, and pretty much just waving his power around over people and just being creepy and uncomfortable. So they tried to get him to bow out, and he wouldn't budge. As a matter of fact, he went on to basically fire the entire team.
Yep, which was garbage.
Mind you, Autumn Games held the rights to Skullgirls, so they were like, well, we can work on this without you.
Which they will be, I'm glad.
Unfortunately, because of all this, 505 Games pretty much halted development on anything Indivisible related.
505 Games is garbage themselves. Forgot about them and that control
thing.
Yeah,
they were trash.
They just added more to it. Like, oh yeah, so sorry about the other stuff. We're sorry. Sorry. That was literally what they did. They like, oh, well, yes, that's it.
And basically, Mike Z was ousted as the public villain. Or so I thought. Here's something I didn't know. Mike Z posted as recently as the 3rd of December.
Oh, wow. That was like a couple weeks ago.
Yes. And he posted it as today is the day of International Day of People with Disabilities. And it's basically a post about how he is on the autism spectrum. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, at least not on here, because it's quite a lengthy article. But the responses are interesting.
But I get that he's on a spectrum, but that doesn't give him the right to do stuff he did still.
I agree. No, I 100% agree with that. Yeah. And a lot of the comments here say that, but there's a lot of comments defending him. Which is what I find strange. Like, a lot of people aren't convinced that he's genuine about how he, being sorry about the stuff he's done. A lot more people are like, don't worry about the negativity. We're all human and we make mistakes. Blah, 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 blah. A lot of what he did, even if you excuse, which you shouldn't, the sexual harassment in the workplace environment, he literally fired all those people on the power trip.
Yeah.
He cost people jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's so much that happened there. And no matter how you feel about him, he was in the wrong.
He really was. But he didn't see himself in the wrong at all. And he felt as if what he was doing was right.
And people are just praising him. Apparently he has something to do with the Guilty Gear Accent Core plus hard net play.
I didn't know that.
Didn't know that either. He just... Wow. It's amazing to me how much support he still has after all of what's happened.
People don't see anything that he did was wrong.
Clearly.
Like, he doesn't hold himself accountable for the stuff he's done. That's the problem.
And it doesn't seem like many people, and the people who are trying to in these comments are being shut down by people saying, well, he's autistic. He feels bad. And you don't know that.
Yeah.
Y'all are literally making excuses for him because he said, hey guys, I'm autistic.
Newsflash, a lot of people are autistic in this world, and a lot of people who are autistic don't do stuff like that.
Like, here we go. This is a perfect example. Here's a response. I'm in the same boat. Stop using your disability to be a piece of crap. You're giving those who are disabled that aren't disgusting monsters like you a bad rap. A little harsh, but it gives the sentiment of, hey, don't use your disability to just wave all this away.
Yeah.
And somebody responded with, you are a horrible person.
Wow. Because they were saying, hey, you're to be accountable for the things you do regardless of your disability.
Yeah, basically. Well, let's see what these quote. That's another thing I'm glad we can see is these quote retweets.
Oh, I love those. I've been reading some of those for some stuff. Like, oh, let me see what the people are retweeting and quote tweeting.
See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. This guy is talking about how actions speak louder than words, and though he said a bunch of bad stuff, he gave so much to the community, so it's fine.
No. You could do both. Both things can be true at the same time. You could be a terrible person, still be a pretty terrible person at the same time.
Now, you know what? That I'll take. The fact that we should read this either way, no matter how you feel about it, just read it and see things from his perspective. Fine. I'll give this a read, but that's not going to be like, you know what? That's perfectly okay what you did because of this.
Like trying to use it as a scapegoat.
Right, we're not going to scapegoat. I'll read this and I'll understand where you've been from, but no, I'm not going to all of a sudden be on your side. And
you're an adult too. You have responsibility for yourself at the end of the day, regardless of whatever's going on with you. Like, you have to be in control of yourself at the end of the day. And if that means you have to do extra steps to not be terrible and garbage, you have to do that too. It's just the way it works. You're an adult. You're not, if he was like young, maybe like 21, 22, oh, you know, he's a kid, you know, he's still learning things and stuff. He'll get better. That's a grown man, okay?
I am amazed by how much support he's. And you know, if it was support of like, oh, you're disabled, you know, we feel for you and stuff like that, that could be one thing.
Yeah.
Could be. Because I feel like that's kind of going to be like a vehicle for the other stuff. But a lot of people are like, you know what? Don't let the negativity get to you. No. The
fact they calling that negativity upsets me too.
Because people were affected by his actions.
Yes.
And I don't think they're going to have a comfort in saying to themselves, oh, well, he was autistic. It's fine what he did to me.
Because it's not.
It really isn't. Never will be. Ugh. Stop coddling this grown man and let him face the... Not only is he grown, he's fine.
Yeah.
He is fine. So he ain't spoke in a few months on social media. What do y'all think he's doing? Y'all think he's just out here broke?
That's not true.
He is fine.
Yeah.
He don't need y'all to coddle him.
But that's what he's looking for, obviously, when he posted that. He knew what he was doing.
I wholeheartedly believe it. And even if it was done from a genuine place of us trying to understand how he is in his head, even if I were to believe that, that doesn't mean he didn't expect that he would get the support that he got.
Oh, yeah.
This could have been a test of, all right, can I come back to posting without getting vile hate?
Yeah.
So, that's an interesting case. I didn't expect that because I remember the time where we were all banded against him because he was a bad person.
Yeah.
And
I ain't hearing about this either.
I didn't either. I just stumbled upon it just now.
Maybe must have like not hit my feed.
But now the community is... This is a very fickle thing.
The community's fickle.
All because he made Skullgirls. Which, admittedly, great game.
Great game.
But that doesn't mean he gets to do what he wants and act the way he wants.
And just treat people like the way he wants. And even before, like, this whole thing with Lab Zero and stuff came out, he did, like, a couple other people came out that worked with him saying the same thing. Like, he's racist. He said racist things. I mean, we saw the stuff he did earlier this year with the I Can't Breathe. Like, he has a history of doing stuff.
Yeah.
So, and people tell him, like, hey, you can't do that, or you shouldn't say that, and why that's not cool.
So I guess you'll have to forgive me for not having the sympathy that many others seem to have for him.
Yeah, I definitely don't have it. Not at all. All right. Well, I think that wraps up 2020. Yay!
Oh, boy.
This was a rough year. Like, from March to now was, like, rough.
That was difficult, man.
Yeah, this was a tough year for a lot of people.
That was... Oh, Christ.
I'm hoping for next year, though. Like, I want to be happy and, you know, go back to tournaments and, you know, see people I haven't seen in a while. Go to Common Record, hopefully, if this vaccine thing works out and we get the numbers down. Like, I want to be happy and jolly, and I think people are going to be excited when we're able to go back outside again.
So, wear your masks, please.
Please. I mean, to be honest, I'm not going to ever not wear a mask after this, probably, even once this COVID thing's over.
I'm not going to lie, I kind of dig the mask thing.
The mask thing was cool anyway, so, like, when we get to a big tournament stuff, I'm probably going to wear a mask still.
And I'm still going to tell you to stay away from me.
Like, give me 6 feet still.
I'm still on 6 feet.
Yeah, same.
I might have to do 7.
Not 7. So what are you looking forward to for next year?
Combo Breaker.
Yes.
Popcorn Baron doing online ordering.
Shout out to Popcorn Baron.
Strive.
Yes. Can't wait for that.
And Street Fighter 5 Season 5.
I need that new mechanic like now. Like now. Let's see. I'm looking forward to that new KOF. I need that in my spirit. Like, I need a trailer. I need a release
for that for 2022. So
they might be done.
You don't know, man.
They've been working on it for like what, 2.5 years?
You don't know, man.
I hope it comes out next year. I hope it comes out 2021. Hopefully they give us a release date once they give us that new trailer on the 7th of January.
I mean, you hoping?
I am going to be hopeful.
You gonna have to hope enough for both of us, man. Because I don't know.
I'm hopeful. Because I mean, things are changing. Hopefully. I want to see more information about that League of Legends fighting game. That has not left my brain because I know it's going to be a big deal.
Of course it is. I mean, it's going to be something from Tencent and Riot and all that good stuff.
And the Cannon Brothers are going to be involved with the netcode too.
Man, maybe Taunts will do something in that game.
You are annoying for no reason.
I don't know why you hate it so much.
Talking about Taunts do stuff. Did your Taunts do stuff?
I don't have a taunt.
Lies. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that stuff next year. I want to see what they're gonna do. I don't care about this Sam Show stuff. They talking about Sam Show this next season. Don't care.
If that season pass don't come with a netcode improvement, I don't care.
Right? The netcode is terrible. I tried to put it online like I think a few weeks ago. Ugh. That's a big no.
No. If you come with a netcode patch, I'll be right there.
Yeah.
Because I miss Gondro.
Ah, yes.
I miss him. But I'm not playing him in that. No, sir.
I think that's all I'm really looking forward to fighting it. I want tournaments to come back. Like, I miss actual, like, physical tournaments. I miss in-person tournaments. I miss, like, actual locals and stuff.
Wow, I actually miss Sam Show because I want to play Gendro.
I mean, Gendro's, Iori, but with a sword.
I wish you wouldn't say that.
That's fine. I mean, I'm not wrong, though.
Maybe I'll get that other Sam Show collection that has rollback netcode, apparently.
Which one? The one came out recently?
Yeah.
Mm.
At least I think they say they have rollback. I'm not 100%.
I think it takes a lot of the older games have been getting rollback netcode.
I would buy it if it does, because I like Sam Show, but that netcode is garbage.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It was just as bad for SNK Heroines too.
Oh, I didn't even try that.
I tried it. It was bad.
I don't know why you tried that.
Because that game was fun. No lie.
That game is built off the engine of KOF 14. I knew that netcode was going to work right.
That game was so much. The character, the roster was good.
You're right. We had Fem Terry.
Oh, God.
We had Miss X.
And we had Charmy.
Right.
That roster was on point. That gameplay was a little stupid, but that game was fun. It's just that netcode was terrible.
I like that game purely because Charmy was there, and I miss Charmy.
It's fan service, really, to be honest.
That's fine.
That's pretty what that game was for.
I was serviced.
You were serviced. But yeah, I'm hoping for the FGC to improve. I hope next year is just great. We get to I think this year has taught us so many lessons that I hope we take it to next year and implement them. And be more kind to each other and stop being transphobic and racist and stupid and don't touch people who don't want to be touched. Leave the kids alone. We need more structure for this stuff. We need more security.
Bro, just be decent.
Be a decent human. And yeah, hopefully we can all have fun next year. Together. That's like a whole Barney song.
Yeah, man, I don't know where you're going with this.
I was trying to be hopeful. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to the final episode of FGCism for 2020. Thank you for listening to us rabble about fighting games all year and whatnot and be on this journey with us. We appreciate you all, and we will see you next year.
See ya.